Crafty Unscripted with Katherine. I'm Katherine from Katherine Learn Stuff. Let me know if you can see or hear me. I've got a test at the side here to see if it's working. Hopefully it is. If you are here and you can see me, say hello. Let me know where you are from. Carol from Wisconsin. Welcome, Carol. It's glad to have you here. Hopefully this is all working. I've had some changes here. I haven't seen what's going on in the world of I've been away for 2 weeks and I don't really know what's going on, and so I think everything is working. It looks like I've got something happening there, so hopefully that's working. Sorry, I was just turning it off so it doesn't distract me to the side. But as usual, I haven't been on my computer for 2 weeks, or at least through the world of the internet and YouTubing and stuff. And so if there's any issues, I apologize. Let me know if you can hear me. Give me a thumbs up or just say hello. Barbara, hello and Happy New Year from Connecticut. Thank you for coming. Can you see and hear you? Carol, awesome. Good. I'm glad to hear it. So I've had a lot, you know how technology goes. You blink and there's some sort of an update. And so if there is anything that's not working, please let me know in the comments here of the chat that's going on live here. Barbara and Carol, welcome. Nancy, Happy New Year. Welcome back. I'm glad to see you. Did you get my email? Yes, I did get your email, and I have to be honest with you, I totally forgot about it. I got your email, I read it, and then I went right to vacation mode with my kids. So I apologize. I will get back to that this year, though. I'm back to work now. It's been a little bit of a rough start because I got the kids to school, and then you know how kids are at school, germs and such. And so I'm back. Everyone's at school. I see we got Rosemary and Nancy and Barbara. Thank you, everybody. Rosemary from Maryland, although the road... Our VR heading to Mesa for the winter. Ooh, very exciting. We have had hello Sharon. We've had some crazy weather here. And so I apologize if my sump pump goes off, but it was raining and freezing rain and it's winter, so it's supposed to be cold and snowy. It's 10 degrees outside right now and everything is melting. And so the sump pump might go off and I apologize for that. So this week we are going to do, based off of our discussions last year before we closed out before Christmas, we're going to focus on Valentine's Day for a few weeks. And at first when I heard this thought, I was like, I don't know about that. But then the little hamster ran around for a while. I'm like, yes, let's do some Valentine's Day stuff. We'll get ahead of the curve and we'll get some Valentine's Day stuff. So we're going to focus on Valentine's Day. And so while we're focusing on Valentine's Day, in the video, I have dropped a bunch of links. So if you want to start getting ready for Valentine's Day and you're not totally ready yet or don't know where to start, there's a bunch of links in my description of this video to do crafts. So this garland stuff here, there's a craft for that. I've also dropped some links to do let me change my angle here, face down. So to do labels, stickers and labels for Valentine's Day, for to and froms, this stuff, so that you can do simple things ahead of time in case you need this sort of stuff. These work really well for gift bags or goodie bags that you give to kids classes and stuff. I used these ones last year, I think, on bookmarks that we made. I don't think I've linked the bookmark video below, but that's there as well. And I've dropped a link to my shop. I've got some Valentine's Day things for sale at the shop, and this is a cute one that I really like. It's a little book of love coupons, and you can get the files for this, and it's a little a little gift that you can give your significant other. This is not really a kids one, but I mean, sure, you can do breakfast in bed from the kids. Night of pampering, maybe not from the kids, right? So this is available at the shop. I left a link for that below as well as some shirt designs that I have for Valentine's Day, which I'm not wearing, but I've got my other heart shirt on here. Let's see, this isn't my design, but that's a little heart shirt that I got from Printables Cuttables, I think is what they were called. And so there's a whole bunch of links there. So anything that I talk about or mention, they're all in that description. I was thinking ahead this week, so it's all done beforehand. Also, before we get carried away, other things that are going on. Next Wednesday, so January the 14th, I am having my live crafting with Katherine, and we are focusing on summer crafts because when I planned it out 6 months ago, I was I'll be done with winter by the middle of January, and it's summer outside right now, so it kind of fits. But we're going to be doing, I'll give you kind of a sneak preview, we're going to be doing some fruits and some more fruits and some more fruits. And the tickets are available for sale still. If you were part of the, I think it was the Card Maker SVG Summit, or it was the Card Maker Success Summit, SVG Summit there. A few months ago, you would have free tickets if you got the VIP. If you didn't get the VIP, you can still buy tickets. That's happening next Wednesday. You get all the files, all the details. That's already all up there. And so that's kind of a sneak preview of what we're going to be working on. So we're moving to summer. And then next month in February, which my live session is like, I don't know, 3 days before Valentine's Day, we're doing like a crash course in a last minute Valentine's Day project gift / sort of something. Design's not totally finalized yet, but theme is Valentine's. So that's available in the description below. And finally, my friends at Hobby School are having a Creative Vision Retreat Summit. And this isn't like a crafting summit. This is more of like a ground yourself, figure out what you're doing, storyboard or like vision boards, planning, crafting, sort of like that kind of thing. Not actual crafting, but mentally preparing yourself for it. So tickets are available for that. It's a free summit from January 20th to 22nd. Tickets are available below, and you can also buy tickets for those as usual. Okay, now that we're done, we're going to start some crafting. So I thought today we would start off with some cards. Now I have a whole list of Valentine's Day crafts, so if you really, really don't want to do Valentine's Day cards, please let me know in the comments so that I can stop that from happening. We can pivot to something different, but that's sort of the idea. All right, let me just catch up on these comments here. Hello, Kelly. Hello, Sharon. Barbara, I think I may be in on that one. Barbara, I don't know if you are. That one I've actually was checking it on the other day, and there's only been a very few number of people that have subscribed, have joined in through the summit. So check your past summits and see if you're in there. Nice weather here in Southwest Kentucky. Well, I work in the basement, and it's like, you know, it's a basement, so you can't really tell anything. I've got all these lights here, so it looks like it's sunny. But I actually went upstairs to do my stairs before I started this, and it's sunny outside, so I was pretty happy about that. So you'll all be very happy to hear. I went to the dollar store the other day for something that's totally unrelated to crafts, and they had paper for sale. They had this exact paper thing for sale, and I was going to buy 3 of them, but then I stopped myself, and I didn't buy any paper. Like, that's one of my New Year's resolutions. If you missed us last year, I'm not buying any more paper this year until I made a significant dent in my supplies. And I have to be honest with you, I've already made like that much of a dent in the my 12 by 12 cardstock booklet pile, not my 12 by 12 loose paper pile, which is still full. So I didn't buy more Valentine's Day paper. You should all be very proud of me. That's right, no more paper. So I didn't buy any, and it was for sale. It wasn't on sale. It was for sale. It was like $4 for the 24 sheets or the 20 sheets. But I still have lots of paper, right? Ta-da! Lots of paper. So we don't need to get more paper. And I've got some of these leftover hearts from last year's project. Let's say last year or 2 years ago. Surprised I actually found them. I'm a little bit disorganized. And these came from those things here. When I made these, I didn't count up the hearts properly, so I had too many. And so that was there. So that's these hearts that I've got, these extra ones. So we're going to maybe use some of these. And so I thought we would start off with cards, because cards are like the thing that we give to people, right? So it doesn't have to be for kids. It can be for like adults or loved ones or family or whatever. So we're going to work on some cards, and we're going to do, I have an idea, but like if we don't like it, we can pivot away from it. We're going to do like a card that can be done 2 ways. So like we're gonna make the outline of the card and then cut out a shape, and that shape, which is gonna be a heart, it's just because it's Valentine's Day, is gonna be used on another card. So it's like a 2-for-1 card maybe. We'll see how it works. And so the first thing that we're gonna do, I have this paper from the dollar store. It's just I know it's like almost 8 by almost 6 inches. It's in metric, so I can't explain that to my American friends, but it's 20.8 centimeters by 14 centimeters. And I shouldn't be opening a new one. I have 10 already opened ones. Hold on 1 second here. All right, I'm not opening new ones because I don't need more open things. But these are cute little papers, and I find that this is a nice card size to make. And so I think we're going to start off with some white ones first. And I'm already making complete chaos here. I apologize. So I'm gonna make some space here. Wow. All right. Let's get serious. Gotta pull my hair back and Carol, you have way too much paper. I have way too much paper too. It's paper, but it's so paper is awesome. Like you can do so much with paper. Every crafter has more supplies than needed. It's part of the art. I like it, Kelly. All right, so I'm gonna fold these. I'll just tell you these are for my American friends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and about 1/4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 3/4 about. And all I'm doing is I'm gonna fold this in half, and I'm going to have a card. Now, I'm just currently starting off with one piece of paper here, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to, on my Cricut, because I cannot, for the life of me, cut things out straight very easily, I'm going to make like a little rectangle, slightly smaller than this, and I'm going to put like a heart on the side of it. And then that's going to be one card, and we're going to use some of this fancy paper behind it to show some designs. So we're going to do that. And I think I'm going to use like a pink paper maybe for that, or maybe a red. Let's see what I got here. Let me just make some space here. I have everything nicely organized, and now it's no longer nicely organized. All right, so we're going to jump screens here, and we're just going to go to Cricut Design Space. I don't need this. I was just testing because I was reading something the other day. Someone complained that Cricut had an update, and I haven't used Cricut Design Space in a while because I don't use it all the time. And I was like, uh-oh, an update. I don't like that. We're gonna do shapes, and I don't have my highlighted cursor on because it doesn't work with this monitor. And we're just going to put this little guy here. Now, I'm gonna come back to my face for a second, this one here. So we measured this card, and now that it's folded, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 roughly, still by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 3/4. So I'm going to make a 3 inches, where's my, okay, this is what everyone was talking about. Height, I want this to be, maybe, this is gonna work. Height, I want it to be 3.5 inch, nope, 3.5 inches wide. And I need to unlock this, and it's going to be, what are we saying here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 3/4. Let's go 5.25. Let's just make this just a smidgen. Oh, 5.25. Sorry, I don't know what's happening here with Cricut, but it's not 5.25. All right. Wow. Cricut is always updating. They are updating. And so, okay, so we've got this like design. Super simple. And I'm going to add another shape. I'm going to find my little heart. I'm going to use the free heart. So I only use Cricut Design Space. If you've got the like the advanced one, you can get like the fancier heart. But simple heart is okay for us. I'm going to change the color so that we can actually see this. And we're just going to like put the heart here maybe. And we're going to select the 2 items, and we are going to slice. Boom. Ta-da! And so, oops, you guys, never mind. I wasn't even showing you guys the right thing here. I don't know if you guys even saw me do any of this stuff. So we're gonna go back here. I'm gonna undo. Loretta, hello. So let's go back. I'm sorry I messed things up. So Cricut, I've changed the size here. I'm sorry, I thought I had this right on the screen because I was looking at the wrong screen. So I've changed the sizes here from 5.25 for width and 3.5 for height. And so this is going to be the top sort of outline for my card, and we're going to select shapes again. I'm sorry, hopefully you guys saw me pick the first shape. That was this one here. And then we're going to select a heart, and I'm just going to change the color so that we can see it. And we're going to go just to here. I'm going to hide this, and I'm going to change this to make this a bit smaller so it doesn't take up the whole area. I'm going to put the heart maybe down here, and we're going to select the 2 items. Are they both selected? I can't tell. And I'm going to slice them and just move this stuff away. And now this here is going to be the front portion of our card. Now I guess I could have made like, I'm gonna have to duplicate this. And I'm gonna hide this here because I realized I need 2 of these. So we're gonna have, one is gonna be the background and one is gonna be the foreground. And so I'm gonna cut out a few of these in like pink, let's say, and then these ones will be cut out in this fancy other paper so that we have something behind it. And so that's what we're going to do. And I'm just gonna come back to my Cricut Design Space. Sorry, I've got too many buttons happening. I'm gonna just duplicate a few of these. not group, duplicate. And these ones we're going to change to different colors so that they actually cut out on a different color. And we're going to make this. Don't save it. We're not that crazy. So let's go, that should work on 8.5 by 11. Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna make 4 cards. This is all working out. Now I gotta find some, hold on a second here. I gotta find some pink paper, but don't worry, I have lots of pink paper. I had a whole thing. Sorry, I'm still here. Sorry, I just had to get my pink paper. A while ago I bought a bunch of pink paper and it's still all here somewhere. I think we're gonna go with maybe like this color pink. This is almost a red. I had more pink paper, but I can't buy more paper. So we're gonna make do with what we got. Let's do with this darker one. That's what we're gonna go with. And then, just 1 second, I'm still here. I'm also trying to put everything away right away when I use it so I don't like have a big mess. So this is going to be the piece that gets cut out with the heart on it, and then behind it we're going to have one of these guys. So let's pick out a paper. So Loretta, welcome back. I'm happy you are here. You missed it, Loretta. I did not buy any new paper the other day when I was at the dollar store. We're using last year's Valentine's Day paper. So we're going to, I'm going to start cutting this out while we're talking here so that I've got things happening, because we can't waste time because we're already 15 minutes in here. Now, don't do as I do as I say. You should wash your mats and use clean mats, but I'm too lazy to do that, and so I just tape mine down all the time. With my paper down onto my tape. I tape my paper down onto my mats because I'm too lazy to wash my mats. Now, this is not the best thing to do, but we do what we do. Don't judge me. You should wash your mats. I need to get some more tape. I'm just too lazy. I always find that washing mats is such a time-consuming, messy thing, and I never want to do it. So I just tape my paper down onto my old mats, and then once they get super duper gross, I call it a day, and I just buy new ones. Alright, my Cricut is not wanting to connect as per usual, and we're going to change this to cardstock. Alright. Oh, we have connected. Perfect. Things are happening. Okay. So while my Cricut's cutting out the top parts, we're going to pick up paper here. So it's going to be under the pink, so hopefully you guys can see it. If there's something that you like, I kind of like these gnomes, so I'm going to leave the gnomes as an option. I don't know about the hearts with the keys. These ones aren't too bad, like hearts in the background, but they might be hidden by the other ones. This is kind of, I don't know, maybe nice hearts in the background. This one might be good. We'll see how big the hearts are that we've got in the, but I'm thinking maybe the gnomes or the elephants are cute. And then, oh, I like this. I've used this XO before. We'll see how that works. So we'll cut out one of these here and we'll see how they look on top of these before we make a final decision. But those are sort of the options. I like this one here with the Eiffel Towers and a whole bunch of small hearts. Oh, and these black gold hearts are nice too. So many choices. So that's what we're gonna pull out once these are cut out because they're almost done. We're gonna see which ones we like the best for our design. And what do we have here? So, my dollar store does not have those paper packs. So Loretta, I get these at the, oh, my camera's messed up. I got this one at the Dollarama. I think Dollarama's Canadian, so I'm not sure if you will have that. But so this is the card. Let's see what else we have. I have so much pink. I made breast cancer awareness cards this past October. Well, I'm sorry I had to make breast cancer awareness, but hopefully the campaign went well, Kelly. But yes, pink paper is always good to have. I don't wash mats. I buy a box of 80 mats during a serious sale at Cricket a couple of years ago. Best purchase ever. That sounds like a good purchase. I buy mine in like 6 or 8 packs, and they last for quite the while. Joined late from Suffolk. I can't say that. UK. Hello, Kelly. Or sorry, K. Ellis. My mistake. I will be the top layer with the heart cut out. So, okay. So back to this. I said hello. I caught up on the comments there. Sorry, I tried to focus here. So this is going to be the top of the card. This is our card, and this is going to be like the outside of the card. We can even just do it simple like this. And then we're going to cut out as well some pieces of paper that go behind this so that the heart can like show something, right? So maybe we're gonna have like a little elephant face, maybe. I don't know. I like this one here with the little hearts inside, maybe. But they're not all gonna necessarily show up. We might just have to do something different here. These ones have some nice ones as an option. These hearts are too big. No, I think we're gonna have to do something different here. I think I have an idea. These are all too big. I like the little gold and black ones, but they might be too, even these gnomes are, we'll have to use these gnomes next week maybe with something, because all of these other pages are too big for stuff. So this isn't gonna work. All right, so we're gonna switch directions here. I've got these hearts. I've got these cutouts. So we're gonna do back over here. Hold on. I was hoping to use that paper today, but maybe we can still pull it off. So we're gonna put this card down, but what we can do, now that I have 1,000 hearts from before, we can add some extra hearts on top with a little bit of pop onto them. But we can do, I got some stuff here. Don't worry, we got this. We've got this. I've got a bin full of washi tape. I can't take it off of my workstation though, so I'm just gonna, I gotta have a better solution for my washi tape, but this is what I got for now. Gonna keep poking my head. I have to move that Christmas star as well. So I got washi tape. So I've got this. Ooh, this one has little hearts. Can you see the little hearts? So we're gonna use this one. So maybe what we're going to do is I'm gonna try to find some space on my desk here. So I've got my little white heart. What if the card base was made out of fancy paper? Like this card base or this card base? Loretta, which card base are you talking about? Because they can all be made out of fancy paper. But while you're answering my question, we're going to pull out this washi tape. And I might need to cut this a bit thinner because it's... Do I have any other ones that are... Well, they've got red ones and such. But we're going to use this heart one. I find that washi tape sometimes is not my friend. Okay, so we're going to... This is going to kind of go here like this. And so we're going to put my little washi tape right here. This is going to work. And if it's not, we're just going to deal with it. There, we've got a little heart like that with heart washi tape. So there's one. And I'm going to elevate this. Loretta, you want to do big paper for this stuff. So you're saying use this paper instead of the white paper. All right, let's try it. Let's try it. I'm just going to take this off of my mat here. And I'm going to save these other hearts to my heart pile. That's going to get used for something. Oh, sorry. I try not to like rip everything because even though my mats just aren't sticky at the corners where they get used a lot. I had a mouse here somewhere. Let's go back to Cricut for a second. We're going to cancel. Are you sure you want to cancel? Yes, I want to cancel. I just said cancel. Okay, we're going to make a new shape. Shapes. And we're going to do this. And what are my dimensions here, folks? Do I have Canadian? Can I quickly change this into metric? I cannot. So what did we say this was? All right, I got to measure again. Hold on one second. What did we say? 5 3/4. 5.75. Hello. 5.75. And we're going to unlock you. And we want you to be 8.25, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.25. Okay. All right. So we're going to make 2 of these. And we're just going to change the color so I don't get these mistaken with something else. And we're going to make this now. All right. And we're going to go to page, whatever page this is. Why is there not 2 on here? You can, come on, Cricut, you can do this. Move object. Oh, you're just a smidgen. We're going to leave you right at the edge. I'm going to do it this way. Okay, we're going to do this. So while I have you here, what paper should we use now for this? Or maybe we'll do, you know what, we'll move this back to another page, and we're going to move this to a different page, and we'll do 2 different colors of cards, and that's what we're going to do. Okay, so let's change faces here. What are we going to do for this card? Should we do little gnomes? I think we should do gnomes. I like these gnomes. I got 2 pages of gnomes. And I think, do we want to do the little elephants too? The elephants are cute. Or do you want to do just like hearts? So let's hear your comments. We're going to do gnomes for one, but do we want hearts or do we want elephants or something different? I like these red hearts with the keys or the elephants. Let me know what the second card should look like. Here, I'm going to mark this page and have some tea while you guys vote. And while we're voting for the second one, I'm going to start up this print on this one here. And I'm not adding a score line for the simple fact that, let me put this way. My scoring stylist likes to pop, my attachment is, for my scoring stylus is a bit busted, and I haven't 3D printed a new one recently. Because I don't use it very often, and so it's like one of those things, like, should I bother fixing it or not fixing it? And if you have a Cricut and you have the same problem, I will try to leave the link to the free 3D print file that you can get. So if you know someone with a 3D printer, they can print it for you, or you can go to possibly your public library. All right, so I've moved this so that when it cuts, my gnomes are going to be sort of this way. So hopefully this will work out. We're just going to cut this. So I'm not scoring it. We're just going to fold the card in half with our fancy folding ability, or our fancy folding abilities. So this is going to cut out sideways the way that it's supposed to, and the gnomes will be facing the right way. Thank you, Loretta. I know you're paying attention. Sometimes I don't. All right, so what do we got? We've got, ooh, okay, so elephants for one, keys for one, elephants. We got 4 for elephants. So elephants take the lead. So we're gonna do elephants. So we've cut this out properly, and it's gonna fold this way. Ah! Ugh. Orientation, I did it, my brain, so this is gonna be a different card. We're just gonna, oh, Catherine. I thought I had it, Loretta. I thought I had it. I was even thinking, and you said it, and I was like, nope, I got this. So that's okay. We're just gonna we're gonna pivot to the elephants. All right. So I did this one wrong. So it's gonna cut this way. We're gonna do it this way. This is right. We want it this way. Oh, Catherine. So we're gonna have a whole bunch of random cards, and everyone's gonna be happy, right? So this is what happens when you come and do Crafting Unscripted. There was no time to make these crafts beforehand, and so it just turned into not what it was supposed to. But don't worry, we've got a few minutes to figure this all out. We're going to, which one am I cutting here? I better be cutting this one here. All right, let's try this again. All right. And now we're going to pull out these other page of gnomes, because I had 2 sheets of gnomes. I said cut already, Cricut. Oh, Cricut. All right. Do I have 2 sheets of gnomes, or are we out of gnomes? Oh, I knew there was 2 sheets. I might have to break my New Year's resolution and actually go back to the dollar store and buy more Valentine's Day paper. No, we can't. We have to be strong, ladies. We have to be strong. No more paper for Catherine. This is just not allowed. We have so much paper. We can make this work. All right, we're going to pull this guy out. Now, this is ready. This was cut the right way. We're going to save this whole piece of paper for later. Gently remove this from my tape. And then we're going to try again. Now, we're going to cut this way. And we have another gnome card for next time. So we're like not totally, it's not a waste. It still can be used. We're not sure what it's going to be, but it'll be something. I need some more tape here. We're going to go back up here, cut the right one because Cricut likes to just not know what I'm doing. Not that I help it by going back and forth and doing the same cut 3 times. All right. Now let's try this again. Cutting out. While that's cutting, we're going to pull out my fancy foam tape. We're going to start with one card here that we already have like 5% done. And we're running a little bit late, but hopefully nobody is in a big time crunch. It's all still going to work out. So we're going to put this guy here, and I'm going to just put this up here. Nothing fancy. And just putting my foam tape down so I can have this elevated, because I like the look of elevated cards. I sent out Christmas cards, and I probably for the first time in a long time I've done I sent out my Christmas cards. So I put pictures of my kids in, and I did my Christmas cards, like the ones that I've designed over the seasons, and I sent them out, and everyone's like, oh my god, where did you get these cards? Okay, we're just putting this down. And so but what I liked about all the cards that I made was most of my cards have a little bit of pop, so they got this elevation here, right? Like, you guys know what happens with this foam tape. So one card finished. So that's one card. We're making progress here. Pull this out of my Cricut. Oh, didn't cut. Okay, so now I got 2 more cards here. So we're just going to fold these, make the mess here. I'm going to fold this card with my fancy folding abilities. Okay, 1 card. And then we're going to do a 2nd card. All right, 2 cards. And so we have the option here. Let's see if this is going to work. I can put this guy here like that, and then have the back of the card like that. Or like this. And these will be elevators. Well, I think we're going to do this, and then the back will be like that. So I think we can do this like that. So we're going to have those cards. Not totally what I was hoping for. Loretta, here, I'll show you my shirt. This is my shirt. It's just I did this shirt a few years ago. It's not my design. The design is from printablescuttables.com, I think is what it's called. And so, but I did theirs is like a design. It's just like the love and the heart. And then I cut it up into pieces and stuff. So I was trying something different. So we're going to do just like this. And I don't have stamps. But if you have stamps, you could like stamp. It would be really cute. Maybe we'll redo this one here next week with like a little sentiment on top of it. Because I really like this gnome paper. So we're just going to put these little designs on top of this. So maybe this one will go backwards like this, and it'll say "Be Mine." Can I get the elephant in here somehow? Maybe. Let's see, put this way. No. All right, we're going to try it this way and this way. All right, foam tape. We've got this. Anyways, so, but, we've got this. We're going to have 3 cards. No, we're going to do 1 more card quickly because we said 4 cards, and the 4th card will have this, maybe won't have it. We're going to get this done, guys. I'm sorry this took longer. I got carried away at the beginning babbling. I always get carried away babbling. This one's going to go like this, and then this one's going to go on the other side to be a little bit different. Same but different. I don't have stamps either, but I have 330 years of tracing kids' curves. Ooh, I do not have I don't have ability with my hands to do stuff. I'm not that good. I have to do like technology to make my designs, but that's okay. All right, so we're gonna quickly pull off these and make these cards, and I'm just gonna make a big mess on my desk. Okay, so here we go. This one's gonna go, oh, don't stick. This one's gonna go here like that, and then this one's gonna go on the other one, and this one's gonna kind of be centered around this beam line. And sorry. But next week what we might do is we might use that gnome card. This one says beam line here nicely, and we've got the gnome at the back. But what we can do is, now that we have all these little hearts, we can add a little bit of hearts on top of here. This one's about the same size. We can like do like a 3D heart if we wanted to, or get off of me, too much. This one's gonna have just 2 hearts on it like this, and we're gonna elevate these hearts because I like elevated things. Anyways, but so everyone who got my Christmas cards really appreciated the cards, but they thought that they were not homemade because they were also elevated and stuff. That's where I was trying to go with that story. I apologize, I got distracted. Yes, try adding a heart to the card base with the cutout heart layer. Yes. So we've got this one here, so that's there, and we're going to do I'm going to glue. I need glue. This is taking a little bit longer than I initially planned. I apologize, but you know, we're gonna have some cute cards here. This one's gonna go, oops, I want you to see this. Oh, a little bit 3D, and then we're going to add on top of the 3D, we're gonna do, is this the right way? Oh no, yeah, I wanted it this way. Or do I want it this way? No, I want it the other way. Whew. I'm losing it. Orientation. Orientation is off. Anyways, while I'm trying to get 4 cards done in 3 minutes here, we're gonna put this one up here like so. So now I got like a little 3D effect on that card. Okay, so we've got 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. And now, I think we're just going to do one more card quickly. Where's my paper? So this one's going to be super plain. Wait, I gotta move these out of the way. I'm running out of space. I feel like I have so much space, and yet I never have enough space. And we're going to do this one here, like so. And this one's going to go the other way like this. And this one's just going to be plain white and pink. And we're going to elevate it because this is the way that I like it. And I have so much of this foam tape, it never ends. I've gone through more than half of it though. It's only taken me about 5 years. So, but it's funny because I know some crafters who go through like, I'm going to say pounds of it, but go through mounds and mounds of foam tape all the time. I'm not that, I don't use that much, but I still love to use it. All right, we're gonna get 4 cards done here. Hopefully what we've done is we've learned something today. I really need to prepare more for these maybe, but this is more fun this way when it doesn't work out, I think. And we're gonna put this last one on here like so. Now if you have a stamp or you want to add a sentiment, or we can add another heart to this one. Should we add another heart to this one or just leave it plain? All right, I'm gonna read some of these comments that I've missed. Just on the card, did that? Yes, try adding a heart to the base without cutting out. Got that. Use the other gnome base and attach a heart run in the side of the card. Oh, like you mean, so Sharon, while you guys are telling me if I should have no heart or an extra heart, I think we should have an extra heart there. You want me to put hearts like at the side here, like at the edge? Yes, add the pink heart, says Nancy. Like you want me to add hearts here? Sharon, is that what you're suggesting? Like doing it here? Or like at the middle? Or I'm not totally sure what you meant there by use the other gnome base and attach a heart. Run it as a side open card. So I don't know what that means. Sorry, I had to step away for a second. Kelly, that's okay. So we're gonna add this one here. We're going to just put this on this way. And we're gonna add this here. All right, so we've got 4 cards. I'm not sure, Sharon, what you meant with this card, so we're gonna leave this for right now, and we're just going to talk quickly about all these other cards. So we got 4 cards. We did it. I'm gonna show you all the cards we've got. Uh oh, I don't want to lose that pin. So we did it. We did washi tape and outline. Score that one so it opens from the right. Fold gnomes just like that. Yeah, so it would open like this, right? That's what I'm thinking. So we got the washi tape and the elevated, the white with a heart on top, hearts and designs, and hearts and designs. And so those ones have the cute little papers. So we have 4 cards. All are very cute and quick. Thank you, Kelly. So we got 4 cards. We did it. We did something. It's not totally like, you know how it goes when we do crafting unscripted. It's all unscripted, and it kind of just goes where it goes. So add it anywhere on the card is good. Was just thinking of using it. I think I'm going to save this card for next week or the week after. I really like this card. I really like this design. So I want to figure out how I can use this to do something with it. I want to have like awesome with this card, with this design. I really like this. And I kind of wasted one, so I have to make sure I don't ruin it because I don't have more of that. That was 2 sheets of that came in there. I can't buy more paper. That was the New Year's resolution. So okay, so before we go, in the description of this video, if you are early or late or if you missed part of it, I have listed a whole bunch of Valentine's Day crafts that you can do if you are trying to get ready. So I've done like these, let me change my view here. So like these hearts for like streamers or garland, if you want to call it. I have in my big pile of mess here, sorry, I've also left links to how to make like stickers for like Valentine's Day stickers, Valentine's Day to and from stickers. These ones have been used, so I don't have all of them left anymore, but just like simple stickers. I've also left links to how to make my little Valentine's Day, let me change my angle here, Valentine's Day candy box. So you can make that little cute candy box that you put candies inside, and then if you are competent, it actually closes. Some days I can make it work, others I can't. So there's the link to that as well as I have left a link to my shop where if you are looking for a fun gift for your significant other, maybe, if I can find it. I can't find it anymore. I've left a link to my love coupon book at my shop, and it's got a whole bunch of like fun little things for you to do with your significant other. Not so much for kids. It's nothing like R-rated though, so don't worry about that. And I've also left a link for a shirt design that I have, not this one, but a different one at my shop. And then also next week, Wednesday, Katherine live, next Wednesday, the 14th, live crafting with Katherine. It's not an unscripted, it's a tickets only event. We are doing summer themes. I showed you earlier, I've moved that project over, but we're doing fruits and stuff in like summery themes. So be sure to get that. If you don't have tickets for that yet, you can get those still. If you were part of the, I believe it was the Stamp Me Some Love SVG Card Success Summit a few months ago, and you got the VIP for that, you would have tickets for that. So be sure you log into that before it's over. And then also my friends at Hobby School have a Creative Vision Retreat Summit where it's like focusing your energy on like vision boards and coming up with like plans to craft, let's call it. So that's all happening there. All the links are in the video already below, so get those. And next week we're going to do some more Valentine's Day crafts. And so for today we have made successfully these ones. So I'm really happy with how all of that turned out. That was a lot there at the end. If you are new, be sure to click like and subscribe. Give the video a thumbs up as well if you liked it today live. It helps the channel grow, helps my video get more exposure. And hopefully we will see you guys all next week. I'm going to keep reading these comments for a few moments and then I'm going to log off because in case there was anything that I missed here. So, because I can see everyone is like yapping away here in the comments. So I love the simple cards. Not every card needs to be all that blinged up. I agree, Kelly. Not every card needs to be blinged up. The gnome, the base left over, elevated at an elevated heart, or a heart on a wobble. Ooh, a heart on a wobble. I've never done wobble cards. Maybe I'll look into that, Loretta. I like that idea. What was the live you were talking about earlier? So, Kelly, the live that I was talking about earlier, I do a paid event once a month. You can buy tickets for it, or I typically do that as a VIP upgrade for a bunch of the summits, and I will be doing a live crafting event. You get all the SVG files, you get a copy of the supplies list beforehand that's already been posted. If you have tickets, tickets are for sale for $37 on my website right now, and it's Monday the 14th at 1:30 p.m. So that's a Wednesday, and the event typically lasts about an hour and a half, and it's this style except it's prepared. So I've already made the craft, I've done the craft, I don't have the chaos of not knowing what's going on. It's an actual like prepared craft, so there's a little bit more focus and less chaos. Love the look of the offset hearts, but they all look so beautiful. Thank you, Sharon. Fiona, that was a name I considered for my child, but it was a boy, so that didn't work. Yeah, I don't think Fiona would be a good name for a boy, Loretta. You're right. Okay, let me just see here. I'm sure there's so many comments keep coming in here. Thank you, everybody. Sweet note. The coupon book is sweet. It gets some pretty good reviews at my house. I volunteer on Wednesday, so have fun with that. All right, Loretta, I'm sorry we'll miss you on Wednesday. First time watching you, but we'll definitely watch again. Thank you, Kay. Hopefully we see you here again next week. So don't forget, every Thursday, 12:15. Thanks again. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Yes, and don't forget to smash the thumbs up. Okay, that's it for today. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Thanks for coming. It was a bit longer than normal, but oh well. Thank you very much, and happy crafting.